Good morning, Level Up listeners, and welcome back. Yesterday, we talked about the powerful act of drawing your own life map. But a map is useless if you don't know how to take the first step. Today, in episode 26, we're exploring the quiet, almost invisible force that truly shapes our future: the power of small, daily decisions. This is how you actually walk the path on the map you've drawn. Let's level up.
So you recently mapped out your life's destination. That's a really powerful way to define what matters. But we often hear, destiny is shaped by these grand gestures or maybe dramatic breakthroughs.
Yeah, big moments.
Exactly. But today we're shifting focus. We're looking at something, well, quieter, but maybe much more profound.
The small stuff.
The quiet power of small daily decisions. We're going to unpack how these tiny choices, they don't just add up, they actually compound. They multiply into massive change, almost inevitable change.
And what's really interesting here, I think, is that this deep dive, it's kind of your custom blueprint. It helps you understand how you actually walk that path you've mapped out.
Right.
We'll look at some surprising psychological principles behind it, how these little actions turn into really transformative results.
Because that whole cultural idea of overnight success, it's a bit of a dangerous illusion, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
It tells us, wait for that one big moment, that life-altering break. But that's just not how lasting change tends to work.
Right. Think of your life, maybe like a large ship crossing an ocean. If that ship changes course by just 1 degree, initially you barely notice. It's tiny.
Imperceptible, yeah.
But over that long journey, that single-degree shift, it lands the ship on a completely different continent.
Wow.
And your daily choices, reading one page versus just scrolling, or saving that 10,000 rupiah versus the extra coffee.
Or that 10-minute walk versus staying on the couch.
Exactly. Those are your 1-degree shifts. They might not feel like much right now, but they are absolutely deciding your ultimate destination.
That ship metaphor, it really lands the point. But, for someone just grappling with a busy life, how do you even start? How do you identify these 1-degree shifts and actually make them stick?
Yeah, good question. And that's where the psychology comes in. The foundation is really the habit loop.
Duhigg's work. Cue, routine, reward.
Precisely. That powerful neurological pattern. And it's not just about being efficient. It's how our brains constantly almost vote for our future identity.
Voting. I like that.
Yeah, every routine becomes this tiny, maybe subconscious commitment to who we're becoming.
Okay, so if our brains are automating these routines anyway, how do we consciously, leverage that? How do we sort of hack the loop for the future we actually want?
Well, by deliberately choosing a different routine when you get that familiar cue,
Yeah.
you can literally start rewiring those automatic behaviors.
Okay.
And a really high leverage way to do this is to focus on keystone habits.
Keystone habits, right. Those small changes that kick off a positive chain reaction.
Exactly.
What I find amazing about this is how one small choice can just ripple outwards, sometimes in surprising ways, like maybe starting a consistent exercise routine. That often leads people to eat healthier, maybe sleep better, without even consciously planning it.
Yeah, it triggers other good things.
Or something even simpler, like making your bed every morning. It seems tiny, right? But it's a win. It can boost your self-esteem, maybe set a more productive tone for the whole day.
Precisely. Identifying just 1 or 2 of these keystone habits, that can unleash a really powerful positive domino effect.
Yeah.
And to fight that feeling of being overwhelmed or procrastination.
Right. Yeah.
There's the 2-minute rule.
Oh, yeah. David Allen, Jane's going to talk about this. If it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it now.
That's the one.
That's brilliant. I'm already thinking, that single dish in the sink, answering that quick email.
Putting clothes away instead of on the chair.
Exactly. It seems so basic, but I can totally see how it stops things piling up mentally.
The impact is huge. It prevents small tasks from becoming this mountain of mental clutter and stress.
Right.
It builds a bias towards action. And you get this incredible momentum from tiny, easy wins.
And this whole idea, small, consistent effort, it isn't just modern psychology, is it? It feels older.
Oh, it's deeply woven into ancient wisdom.
Yeah.
Definitely. In Indonesia, for example, there's a really powerful proverb. Sedikit demi sedikit, lama-lama menjadi bukit.
Which means?
Little by little eventually becomes a hill.
I love that. Little by little, it becomes a hill.
It perfectly captures this power. Saving a small amount each day becomes a significant fund. Reading a few pages nightly builds, well, a library of knowledge over time.
Practicing a skill for just 15 minutes daily.
Leads to mastery eventually. It really reflects the Indonesian Semangat Perjuangan, that spirit of struggle, of perseverance.
Okay.
Our personal merdeka, our freedom or independence, it's not usually one in one grand gesture. It's built through that quiet daily discipline, those small choices.
So let's bring this back to you, the listener. What does this all mean? Essentially, every single action you take is like a vote. A vote for the type of person you want to become.
A vote?
When you go for that walk, you're casting a vote for being a healthy person. You read that page, you vote for being knowledgeable. Saving money, you vote for discipline.
Right. And one vote won't transform you overnight?
No, but they accumulate. They build real, tangible evidence for a new identity. Your destiny isn't some fixed point in the future. It's really just the sum total of your daily choices.
And there's another profound Indonesian proverb that echoes this. Berakit-rakit kahulu, berenang-renang ketepian. Bersakit-sakit dahulu, bersenang-senang kemudian.
Okay, break that down for us.
It basically means rafting upstream, swimming to the shore, pain first, pleasure later.
Ah, so the effort comes first.
Exactly. It powerfully reinforces that today's small choices, which sometimes feel difficult or like a sacrifice, they're literally building the foundation for a free, fulfilling future. The pleasure comes later, built on that effort.
So maybe the question isn't what huge decision will change my life.
No.
The real question, the immediate question is just what small choice can you make right now?
Just one.
Yeah. Challenge yourself listening to this.
Yeah.
Identify just one tiny positive action you can take today, something that aligns with the person you want to become, and just take it.
That's how it starts?
That's how the change begins.
Thank you for joining us on Level Up. Tomorrow we'll talk about how to build a safety net that will give you the stability to pursue the life you've designed with confidence. Until then, stay mindful and keep leveling up.